Have you ever wanted to peel back the face of a grandfather clock just to see how it works? When you look inside, you don't see one big solid engine. You see dozens of tiny, intricate gears, each one catching the teeth of the next to drive the entire system forward. Welcome to NSC C202. This is Science, Technology, and Society, and I will be your instructor and guide for this semester. We aren't going to spend our time memorizing dry textbook definitions. Instead, we are going to look at human history and our modern society as one giant functioning machine. If we can understand how the different components of this machine push and pull against each other, we can understand exactly how the world around us was built. Our course is built on 3 interlocking gears. Science is how we observe the natural world to understand its rules. Technology applies those rules to create tools that solve problems. Finally, society represents the human context and daily needs demanding these inventions. The core law of this class is that these concepts never operate in isolation. When society turns, it demands technology, which requires scientific discovery. They constantly force each other forward. To see this in action, we can rewind the timeline thousands of years to the dawn of early civilization. As human populations grew and people started gathering into large settlements, a major societal pressure emerged. They had thousands of citizens and a massive problem keeping organized records of trade, food, and supplies. The Sumerians solved this by carving symbols into clay tablets. They created cuneiform, effectively engineering the very first writing system. A basic need to communicate and survive forced a massive leap in human innovation. We see the exact same process happening much closer to home in modern Philippine history. Look at the work of Dr. Faye Del Mundo. She faced a dire societal constraint. Rural communities had premature babies that desperately needed care, but many of these remote clinics had zero access to electricity. This diagram shows her approach. She relied on a basic scientific principle. Strict thermal regulation is absolutely critical for a premature infant to survive. Her technological solution was to build a functioning incubator using materials she already had. She used locally abundant bamboo, which is excellent at retaining heat, and placed standard hot water bottles at the base. Because she understood the science, she engineered a device that completely bypassed the need for an electrical grid. Real innovation happens when clear scientific facts are paired with accessible technology to solve a localized, urgent human problem. Now, as we begin this online course, you will need to operate a machine with 3 gears of our own in order to succeed. We have the student, the teacher, and the platform. Let's check the syllabus. Our platform gear is Canvas. To keep this class moving, you must devote 4 to 6 hours a week to the material, and you need to log in at least 3 times a week. Next is the student gear. This relies entirely on your personal accountability. Submitting your assignments on time is what maintains the momentum of the class. The fastest way to break this gear is plagiarism. As the course guide shows, using someone else's ideas, even if you just reword them and forget to cite the source, is a major violation. If you skip your logins or compromise your academic integrity, the entire learning process comes to a grinding halt. The final gear is the teacher, which is your human support system. This includes me, your instructor, as well as your class beadle, who will help coordinate any collective concerns you might have. If you ever get stuck and need individual help, you can proceed directly to the Canvas calendar to see my available schedules and request a one-on-one consultation. Right now, log into Canvas, find the announcements thread, and reply "Noted" to lock in your attendance for this orientation. Just like the relationship between science, technology, and society, our success in this digital classroom relies entirely on our active, continuous connection to one another. I look forward to a great semester.